Hello, everyone. This is Raquel, and it is the 29th of January in the year 2022. And it has been a very interesting January, and it feels like it started about a year ago. I don't know if the rest of you are feeling that way, but January has really been an interesting start to such a magnificent year that is coming. I know for many I have talked to, a lot of people are feeling very, very disconnected. They're feeling lost. They're feeling like there's nothing to hold on to. Everything is just weird, is a good way to say it. It just feels weird. It doesn't feel like our normal selves. And if you are experiencing this, I want you to know this is exactly where you need to be. We cannot move into the new reality, the new earth, and still be the same selves that we've been in the old. And so this in between stage that is becoming more pronounced as the days, weeks, and months go on between the old self and the new self. It's an interesting and sometimes quite disorienting situation to find ourselves in. But just as you would if you were really disconnecting from an old program, you feel weird. The brain fog has been quite interesting. The blurry eyes, the weird aches and pains that heaven knows we've been dealing with for years through these ascension symptoms as our bodies continue to evolve, they continue to change. And it all adds up to a very strange experience, one that is definitely not the norm. And the thing I want you to keep in mind is that when you don't feel normal, that's a good thing, because none of us are going back to a normal reality. We don't want things to go back to normal. We want things to evolve into something brand new. And we're finding ourselves directly in the in-between stages. And so I just want you to know that all of these experiences, the disconnection, the feeling of the lack of luster for life right now. If we were just dealing with the magnetics, if we were just dealing with the energetics of what was going on, that would be one thing. But we're also dealing with the fallout of how all of this is playing out on the world stage. And so we have to have a lot of grace with ourselves. We have to have a lot of patience with ourselves, and we have to allow ourselves to go through this process without judging. And that's a really hard one too, because we all just want to be happy and feel alive and have a zest for life. And if you have that, if that's the space you're in right now, fantastic. Be in gratitude for that. But if that's not what you're feeling right now, have grace for yourself. We are really going through some extraordinary times. And this has been the case for a couple of years now. And so we have to really honor the process that we are going through without judgment, without feeling like we're not good enough, which I know is the ego showing up, or really questioning everything. And so just know that these emotions that are coming up, this connection from the world or your passions or your family or friends, it's just all part of the process. And allow yourself to recognize that and be okay with it. It is only when we stay in the heart and in the present moment that we can truly move through all of this with ease and grace, because there is nothing more than the now moment. We have all been trained our entire lives to plan, to figure things out, to have things in motion, and know what we're doing, whether it be today, the next week, the next month, the next year. We're planners. That's the way we have been operating. Some more than others, but we've always been in that mode at one level or another. And we are being asked really to go beyond that, to go beyond what we think is coming and the expectations and the planning, and really be in the now moment. It is only in the now moment that the unexpected can really show up. And I know most of you may be saying, but I have to plan. I have to know what's, get the groceries shopping done, fix dinner for the family, figure out I'm going to work tomorrow and make sure I have gas in the car and all those things. And I understand that, but there is a level of letting go that we're being asked to step into, because it is in the unknown that the magic can show up, that things can shift and change. And it's an interesting space to move into. But this is really the next level of our journey, is the letting go of the expectations. And I know I can hear it. I hear it in myself. But wait, I want to expect good things. I want to expect wonderful things in my life. And that is not the kind of thing that I'm talking about. I'm talking about how you think it should show up. And that is the crux that we're at right now. Letting go of how we think things should show up in our lives, and really trust and surrender. And so it's a very beautiful, although challenging, place to be in. But as we prepare for the gateway that is primarily the entire month of February, this is a date that has been absolutely in my awareness for the last 10 years. I have had this date, February 2nd through February 22nd, 2022, in my awareness, not really understanding or knowing what it was going to bring. And as I sit here today, still unaware, but excited and knowing that there is a transformation that is coming. It's a very potent and powerful time frame. And then to allow that to be let go and walk into it with surrender and trust. And so that is what we are preparing for as we begin the energy to move into the February gateway.